Okay, I'm continuing my reading, and what I'm doing in this series is read through the entire standard works of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. This consists of the Bible, the Book of Mormon, the Doctrine and Covenants, and the Pearl of Great Price. I am reading in a chronological order of events, not according to publication or volume, so I will be skipping around just a little bit as I go along. I am currently reading in the book of Exodus. My last video, I read the first half of chapter 29, and so I will finish chapter 29 of Exodus in this video. We will be picking up on verse 29. So let us go. Exodus 29, verse 29. Before I continue, let me just refresh the memory that the beginning part of this chapter is talking about consecrating Aaron and the beginning of sacrifices, kind of teaching Aaron and his sons how to perform the sacrifices that the priests will have to perform. So here we go, verse 29. And the holy garments of Aaron shall be his sons after him, to be anointed therein, and to be consecrated to them. And that son that is priest in his stead shall put them on 7 days, when he cometh into the tabernacle of the congregation to minister in the holy place. And thou shalt take the ram of the consecration, and seethe his flesh in the holy place. And Aaron and his sons shall eat the flesh of the ram, and the bread that is in the basket by the door. By the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And they shall eat those things wherewith the atonement was made, to consecrate and to sanctify them. But a stranger shall not eat thereof, because they are holy. And if aught of the flesh of the consecrations, or of the bread, remain unto the morning, then thou shalt burn the remainder with fire. It shall not be eaten, because it is holy. And thus shalt thou do unto Aaron and his sons according to all things which I have commanded thee. 7 days shalt thou consecrate them. And thou shalt offer every day a bullock for sin offering for atonement. And thou shalt cleanse the altar when thou hast made an atonement for it. And thou shalt anoint it to sanctify it. 7 days thou shalt make an atonement for the altar, and sanctify it, and it shall be an altar most holy. Whatsoever toucheth the altar shall be holy. So 7 days is, again, a number that does reoccur in the scriptures quite a lot. We're going to consecrate the altar 7 days. The offer of consecration, every day during these 7 days, they have to offer the sin offering. And they have to boil the meat of the consecration. They can only, so each day they're going to boil a different ram. They eat what they can that day. Anything left over, they burn it. The next day they boil another one. And that's the 7. This is also the process when Aaron dies, whichever one of his sons takes his place, he has to go through another 7 days of consecration before he can minister in the priest's office, before he can take over that position. He has to be consecrated in this same way. So, verse 38. Now this is that which thou shalt offer upon the altar, 2 lambs of the first year, day by day, continually. The one lamb thou shalt offer in the morning, and the other lamb thou shalt offer at even. And with the one lamb 1/10 deal of flour, mingled with the 4th part of an hin beaten oil, and the 4th part of an hin of wine for a drink offering. And the other lamb thou shalt offer at even, and shalt do thereto according to the meat offering of the morning, and according to the drink offering thereof, for a sweet savor, an offering made by fire unto the Lord. This shall be a continual burnt offering throughout your generations, at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation before the Lord, where I will meet you to speak there unto you. And there I will meet with the children of Israel, and the tabernacle shall be sanctified by my glory. And I will sanctify the tabernacle of the congregation and the altar. I will sanctify also both Aaron and his sons to minister to me in the priest's office. And I will dwell among the children of Israel, and will be their God. And they shall know that I am the Lord their God, that brought them forth out of the land of Egypt, that I may dwell among them. I am the Lord their God. So, 2 lambs sacrificed every day, 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening. Now a hin, I'm not exactly sure how much it is, but a hin is a measurement of volume. I'm pretty sure. And so 4th part of a hin, you take 1/4 of whatever volume a hin is. and they don't list it in the Bible dictionary, so I can't look it up right now. But this is how the priests are to be sanctified. This is how the altar is to be sanctified, with the blood of these sacrifices being sprinkled on the altar and being put on the four corners thereof. This is how it is by blood sacrifice that things are made holy. This is why Christ, this is all symbolic of Christ. Remember that. All of this is to symbolize Christ's atonement and his blood sacrifice that redeems us and makes us clean. It is the blood of the sacrifice that is most important, that is most holy. So, anyways, I'm going to leave that there. I just got a notice I got to run to work, so I will see you in the next one.